So I've been working out at Live Active 563 for about 8 months now. My friend Kelsey Coots actually talked me into joining this gym. I was a little apprehensive because I was very out of shape for the past few years, and so I did one trial workout and it kicked my butt. I was sore for like a week, but I loved it and everyone was super friendly, and so I'm like, oh, why not? Why not give it a shot? I went to high school at Bettendorf, and I did athletics all through high school. That's when I really started becoming passionate about fitness and nutrition and stuff like that. And then I ended up going to college to do track at Iowa. I threw javelin and discus, and that's when I became really passionate about Olympic lifting. It was great. I loved it. I loved the team atmosphere. After I graduated, though, I was really burnt out from all of the heavy lifting because we would lift, I think, 5 or 6 times a week, and it was always really heavy. And I was super fit, but I was just exhausted. And so I needed a break, but I still wanted to stay fit because I was actually getting married the following year. And so I joined a couple of group fitness classes in the area. And the first gym I joined, the instructors, I went there for probably about 6-7 months, and the instructors didn't even learn my name. And I didn't know anyone in the class, and so it was a great workout, but I didn't really feel connected to anyone there. And then the second gym I joined, kind of the same thing. It was a group fitness class, not a CrossFit. Neither of them were CrossFit classes. The instructors got to know me, which was nice, but I had some lingering injuries from college, and I would have to modify some of the movements. And so every day they would ask me why I was modifying the movements, and it started to kind of wear on me. Like I would tell them why, and then they would forget the next day and ask me again, and it's like I can't do these things. And so I didn't feel like they were very understanding of why I was modifying. And so after those 2 experiences, I just kind of felt like, you know what, maybe I'm just better off on my own. And so I tried working out on my own for a while. I had 2 kids. I got really out of shape. I realized later that I just don't push myself as hard as I need to when I'm alone. And so did that trial class with Kelsey, and I really enjoyed it. And I felt like when I started coming here, everyone was super welcoming. The coaches learned my name within the first week. I think probably 6 of the coaches knew my name because they're different coaches every day. Really got to know me. They asked about me. They asked about my history, asked if I had any injuries, asked just kind of about myself. Where do I live? What do I like about CrossFit so far? What do I think? And then even the members also just introduced themselves to me. They were very supportive of me, still kind of learning some of the movements. I still have to modify things, but everyone's very supportive of modifying, which I think is great. I've always loved Olympic lifting, and I think kind of getting back into that, I love seeing my weight increase in my numbers every month. It's exciting to see how much stronger I get. But there's also a lot of cardio, which I've never really enjoyed. I've always enjoyed running, but I've never enjoyed cycling. I've never enjoyed rowing. I've never enjoyed burpees ever. Still don't. But I've really seen an increase in my fitness levels just from combining all of those things together. And so I definitely love the variety of workouts there are. It's fun to just do a lifting day one day, and then the next day it's a cycling day or something. It's just always something different. And that's, I think, what keeps me coming back, is that it's exciting. And I always want to be there just to do certain work. I always see, like, I'll look the next day, oh, it's hang cleans. Okay, I'm going to go. I got to go. So I get excited for certain workouts, and some of the ones that I'm not so excited about, if I have a friend going, then we're definitely doing it together. So getting that other person with you to kind of push you and help you do those workouts that maybe you don't enjoy, but you know are going to help you in the long run. I've noticed a huge change just with my kids. I have 2 kids under the age of 4, and the youngest, who is almost 2, he weighs more than the oldest. So together they're both about 65 pounds, almost 70 pounds. And so just carrying them around, they always want me to hold them. And so before, I would just get exhausted. Actually, I would have a lot of back injuries just from holding them all the time. So I definitely feel like my core has strengthened from doing CrossFit, and I'm able to carry them around everywhere. Everyday household chores would a lot of times just be really wearing on me, really taxing. And I feel like I've improved in that area as well. So, and then also at work, I have a pretty sedentary job, but I do have a standing desk, and I've noticed that since I started CrossFit, I stand probably about 90% of the day. So that's been a huge change for me as well. I don't think I would have been able to do that before starting CrossFit. That was one of my biggest concerns kind of going into CrossFit was I had heard that they're crazy. The people that work out there are nuts. The coaches, they work you so hard and you're just exhausted when you're done. And so I think that was my biggest fear, was that the coaches wouldn't understand why I would need to modify or they'd push me too hard. And because I'm the type of person that I will actually injure myself from pushing myself too hard. And so that's something I've been trying to work on, is knowing my body and knowing my limits. And I feel like the coaches have really, really helped with that. And they've been fantastic, and I've loved everything about this gym, and just the coaches, the people, everything's been great.